Despite the destruction of Cyberdyne Systems in 1995, John Connor had never fully been convinced that Judgment Day had altogether been averted. Hey, welcome to WatchMojo.com. I'm your host Derek Allen, and today we'll be looking at Terminator 3: Rise of the Machines. As in both previous movies, this storyline would once again focus on Skynet and John Connor each sending a Terminator back in time. However, prior to this, in the years following the destruction of Cyberdyne Systems, John Connor would live a life in solitude, still convinced of an attack by Skynet and the machines. Sure enough, in the year 2004, another Terminator arrived, this time to protect John and his future wife, Catherine Brewster, from the TX, or the Terminatrix as nicknamed by John. Because of the fact previous models had been incapable of bringing advanced weaponry back in time, this new model carried a full arsenal of futuristic weapons internally. This time, the newest Terminator model had been programmed by Skynet to kill John Connor's future lieutenants in another attempt to gain the upper hand over the human resistance of the future. The Terminator sent back by the resistance, despite looking exactly like the original model featured in both of the first two films, had in fact killed John Connor in the year 2032, before being reprogrammed by his wife Kate and sent back in time in order to prevent this outcome.
John Connor was terminated on July 4th, 2032. I was selected for the emotional attachment he felt towards my model number due to his boyhood experiences. This aided in my infiltration.
What are you saying?
I killed you.
After Cyberdyne Systems was destroyed in 1995, the US Air Force took over the project in an attempt to stop a computer supervirus. Kate's father, Lieutenant General Robert Brewster, activated Skynet, unaware of the potential consequences. After being turned on, Skynet invaded the entire division, reintroducing the threat of the machines. Sent to the Sierra Nevada mountains by Kate's father, under the assumption that this was where Skynet's system core was, John and Kate were attacked by the original Terminator, which had been reprogrammed by the TX.
You don't want to do this!
Desire is irrelevant. I am a machine.
Just in time to avoid killing John, the Terminator overrides its programming and shuts down, eventually rebooting and ultimately destroying the TX and itself. Arriving at the military base, John and Kate discover it is in fact a nuclear shelter for government officers. Here, John learns that Skynet was running through cyberspace, making it impossible to shut down.
Our destiny was never to stop Judgment Day. It was merely to survive it.
Skynet begins its nuclear attack against humans, while military forces look to John Connor for guidance. Earning over $430 million, T3 did not fare as well critically or at the box office. However, was far from a flop and in fact helped lead the franchise into the 21st century. The success and hype over the Terminator films meant a new trilogy would be added to the franchise's lineup in the years to come.